So in the box you go. Down here, you guys should be able to hear it. Well, but we'll leave it right there for now. Give you a talk. I don't know where he's going, but it's a 24-minute ride. Hopefully he talks. Might not be a fun ride, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we're going to turn left on this next road, it seems. Next road. We may have to get a coffee somewhere. Is there like no coffees in Texas, guys? That's my question. Hold up here. Like this. Oh, good. Go back down here for a second. Alright, so what do you guys think? You guys missed some good rides. I don't know if you watched the previous live, but they do share rides up in there. So you just get people that come in and share rides. Like in the middle, you're picking up people on top. But we got some good food recommendations. Something called a waffle bus. I guess we go in here. Around? There we go. All right, here we go. We're picking some people up. How's it going?
Doing good, thank you.
All right.
Your phone and everything.
Looks like we're going to the Woodlands.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know because I'm over on the there. Oh, I was ready to go.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
How you guys doing?
Say that again?
Said, how you guys doing?
Hanging out with family and we're ready to go home.
We're ready to go home? Yeah. It's always fun to hang out with them, but it's always fun to go to. You're like, and we're gone.
Yeah, it's nice to go. They're good, but it can be a long day.
It does get long. Man, the sky's really cleared up. Look at it, not even a cloud.
It looks totally different than
earlier today and yesterday.
Yeah.
All the storm went to Louisiana.
This is the last of the storm, or is it still gonna linger?
No, I think it's all gone. I think like those clouds were the last bit of it. It all went through Louisiana and disappeared.
Well, that's where our family's at. Or family from Louisiana came out here, but they're ready to head back.
Yeah, I'm staying out towards Orange, so I think I was going to go into Louisiana and see anything going on over there. But with that storm coming, I stayed away. Is it too cold for you guys? You want me to turn the heat up?
It's fine. You say.
Okay.
She's não sai de carro, não é coisa nada. Olha, mano, vem tu. Eu tô com essa crise de eletricidade. This is a joke. Well, we're serious.
What'd you guys think of the rain the other day?
Say that again?
What'd you think about the rain the other day?
We just got in last night, so.
Oh, I'm in from Seattle.
So yeah, we didn't see much. Yeah, they said that we had good timing, or we didn't get that. Now let's just hang out.
I was coming down for vacation from Seattle, and they said, "Oh, it was gonna be fine." All of a sudden, like a week or two before, they're like, "Oh, look, there's a storm coming in," and come down here, and they said, "Oh, there's a hurricane." I was like, "Oh, great! I'm gonna get blown over and flooded out." And then there was only a little bit of rain, and there was nothing. I was like, "Whew." Never been in a hurricane.
Any major damage near you or anything?
Well, I'm staying over in Orange right now, so I didn't see it. There wasn't anything I left this morning. Nothing blown over. No branches on the ground. No nothing. It was just the only thing it did was rain here, and it didn't even rain that much. Like it rained for like minutes with the windshield wipers on high, and then a little bit cloudy, and that was it. As for Louisiana, I have no idea. The sky's really pretty with all like the black trees, shadows.
That makes sense.
Looks like a picture. You guys live in Texas then?
Say that again?
You guys live in Texas?
No, we.
Is it humid there too? I was there like 2 months ago, and I was like, it's just hot for no reason here, and then humid too. It's so bad. I was like, wow.
No, we have like really weird weather, so we can go from 90 degrees one day to 70 the next day, 50 at night, and back up to 80. It's just kind of all over the place right now.
Seattle's just cloudy. It sprinkles, but it doesn't like really rain as hard as it rains here, or as it rained. You know, and I've been living there for a long time. I've never owned a rain jacket or an umbrella, so it doesn't really rain that much. It's definitely not humid like this, but it is really pretty. And these roads are nice. They're so smooth.
Yeah, our drive out to this spot over here is pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. This is on my driving down. Every place is new. I've always been like, wow, look at all this cool stuff. Yeah.
And then you'll work until what time?
I'll probably just do a couple. I'll probably drive back towards the airport, maybe do a run or two more, and call it a day. So maybe like 9. But it's pretty fun. I went to an oil refinery. Some of you have driven to an oil refinery. I've never seen those. It's big. It's like a big city with all these, all the mechanical stuff in there. But I was like, wow. the city's really big though, like spread out. Seattle's condensed, like all the people are close together. This, you drive for 40 minutes and you'll still be in Houston. You're like, oh, that's crazy, you know?
Yeah, that's what we're saying, that like it's 40 minutes, and my uncle was saying, he's like, we could have taken you, but I'm like, I don't want to wait while people get themselves together or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just like, 40 minutes is a long drive, and I'm like, no. Like, even in Kansas City, like, well, it's still not Kansas City proper. You go to the outside a little bit. I don't know what major city you don't go to that, like, 40-minute drive isn't typical.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Seattle, you can drive like 20 minutes, 30 minutes and go from one side to the other and be, through the middle. And it's really dense, but it's not spread out. Like, this is just ridiculously spread out. It's crazy.
And I'd say, like, even people who live on these outskirts over here still say that they're from Houston, but it's not technical.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it is, Houston versus like suburb. Like, a lot of people would be Seattle, but the city's like Ballard or some other name, but like, oh, it's, yeah, so I have no idea where the city ends, but you guys are the first north I've been in Texas this drive, so that'd be cool. Is Houston the only city you've been in Texas?
No, we've been, but on this trip we're just gonna take it here.
I want to go to Dallas one day. Maybe it'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. Yeah, we've been here a couple times.
They said that's where the cowboy hats are.
Yeah.
Dallas. They said Houston's more urban, but if you go like that or Austin, you'll get the cowboy boots and all the stuff you see on TV, belt buckles and hats. And I was like, oh, because I haven't seen a single hat here.
I don't think I have either.
Oh, it's so pretty with that. The high schools here are huge. Have you seen the high
I
schools?
think I saw some. Yeah.
They're like colleges. Like, you're just
Like-
monster.
The high schools you see on TV.
Yeah. I want to see some of these super big churches. They have like those mega churches. Like Joel Osteen is out here. I guess he's got like this super big church inside of a football stadium. Wow, the color gets so pretty. Look at that. there two Kansas cities, like, or is it just one city that splits over into both?
So 2 cities, Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri. But it's so 2 different governments, 2 different states. But we each have our city, and we're divided by the state line. So I mean, it's clear when you're crossing over into the other state.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Is it divided by a river or something, or?
No, on the freeway. So you'll see the sign that says Missouri and Kansas.
Oh.
But then within the neighborhood, like not highways or whatever, it's called state line.
Oh.
And so then you just know that whenever you're driving on the state line, you're either on one side or the other.
Is there a difference in pricing, like prices?
So there's
Like does one have a state tax and other or something, or?
I mean, just 2 different municipalities. So Kansas City, Kansas, you know, whatever Kansas has as far as their taxes,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Kansas City, Missouri, same.
I was saying, like, do you notice a price difference, like crossing from one side to the other, or? Like, we don't have sales tax on groceries, but if you buy hot food, there's tax.
Yeah, so recently in the state of Kansas, they did, they're working on reducing the food sales tax.
Okay.
And so then it'll be incremental, but at some point it'll come down to like 1 or 2%, I think. So there's been a recent change, like very, very recent, within the last year and a half or a year. So there's that. There's a difference in property taxes, where it's cheaper. We live on the Missouri side, but on the Kansas side, so I'd say that is, yeah, I think it's that. And it's like cheaper property taxes.
The rent would be cheaper on the Missouri side, or the?
We're both in the same situation. So since we still like belong to the same metropolitan area, I think like it's in many other parts we do have a housing crisis. So just prices are skyrocketing.
Yeah.
And so then you also have like out of state investors coming in to buy the houses, so that brings rent up as well.
I seen when I went to St. Louis, it was so cheap to. So I mean, I don't know. I don't live in, Missouri, so I don't know what the wage is or whatever. But like in Seattle, they're converting motels, like Motel 6, like those, little. It's 300 square feet. They're putting a stove and a fridge in there, and they're renting them out as studio apartments for $1,300 and up for a studio, 310 square feet.
I think we're probably close to some numbers like that, depending on the area.
Yeah. Because
So.
St. Louis I looked around, and it was like $900 to $1,000 for like 3-bedroom houses, and I was like, that's pretty good. But they said that's kind of expensive or whatever. But I don't know what they're making in St. Louis, versus the rest of the world.
I mean, and then we have also issues with livable wages, so there's not, it's not enough. But I guess you compare to California, Colorado.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess we can make it happen.
It's so cheap here compared to where I live. And like I said, when I went to St. Louis, it was super cheap compared to where I live. And I was like, I work for a federal agency.
For what?
I work for a post office, so I have a federal job. So no matter where you go in the United States, you make the same amount of money. So a lot of people.
Where you make it stretch.
Yeah, so if you move, to the Midwest, it's so cheap, and you're making the same amount that you're making in California and Washington and that Oregon, Colorado, then you're living a lot better over there with the cost of living difference. But if the wage is low over there, then it makes it a lot different. I mean, it's all relative. If you're making less and the rent's less, it's still a lot at $900. When you're making less and making a lot, paying $1,300 for less, it's kind of relative. But it sucks. Everything's getting so expensive for housing. of all things. Like that dream of turning 18 and moving out in your own place, that's kind of gone. Now it's like, it might be going back to like that family style. Like a lot of cultures have family houses. You know, a lot of islanders stay together, and multiple families in one is so cheap that when they split the rent that much, it's a lot more expendable income, and that it makes a lot of sense. It's a really good thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth it. I mean, whatever you can do to save some money because there aren't livable wages. So.
Yeah. See, that's probably a high school over there. Look on the left. That's a stadium.
Yeah.
It's probably somebody's high school.
Yeah, I'm not a football person. So
Me neither.
power to you.
I've noticed Texas likes their road construction.
Well, I don't think we got any when we were headed over here.
Maybe it's this side of the city. I don't know.
What is protocol when someone leaves their phone in the car?
If I find it, then I click this little blue thing. I put found item, and it'll send to lost and found, or it'll tell them lost and found on Uber. So if you call and say I left my phone on my ride, they look up the ride, and I've had somebody leave a hat in the car, and they sent me a text message saying a rider has said they've misplaced this in your vehicle, if you can check, and then they'll you have to contact Uber. So I had to contact them and tell them that I put in that I found the hat, but they had put in that they lost the hat, and I said, yeah, I have it. And then they contact the passenger, so they would contact you, and then I think they set up a paid arrangement, but the person lived right by me, like 4 or 5 blocks. So I dropped it off, and there was no charge, but I think there could be a charge for dropping it off or whatever. I'm not exactly sure on that one. They 3-way to call. They had the other customer on the line and me. I told them I had it. But I don't know what it is in the rules are here or different versus whatever the privacy rules are for your state or something like that. But definitely contact them if you say that you missed it, and then they will tell them. I mean, some people, I don't know how honest everybody is. They may keep the phone or say they never saw it, or I don't know. I mean, I just know that they sent me a message one time for a hat, saying that a passenger had claimed they left a hat in the vehicle, and I had already found it and put in that there was a hat. So I carried it around for about 4 days. So they called me with a 3-way call. So I don't know how they facilitate returning stuff on there. There might be a mutual drop place, or because Uber has some hubs and some things like car rental places that are Uber only. So inspection places as well. I think that's the protocol for it. Did you lose one?
Say that again?
Did you call Uber?
No, I was just curious.
Oh. Yeah, don't lose your phone.
Yeah.
I'm not from here. So I have no idea what that would be. Yeah, me too. Oh, that would be scary because, like, if you lost your phone, how would you make a phone call?
Yeah, that's what I think too. So I'm trying to make sure that we don't hold on to our phones or anything. Like,
Yeah, because I don't know how they would contact you because they would send a message through the Uber app and you wouldn't get that message. I mean, I guess you could probably go online or you could sign in through somebody else's phone.
yeah, because it's tough because then everything's attached on your phone.
Yeah.
Passwords. And
Some people probably wouldn't even remember their password. Like they put it in so long ago or something like that. Oh, it's almost replaced cards like in like Apple Pay. Well, I don't have like the Google Wallet, but yeah, I mean, you hardly carry your wallet anymore. Dallas. Is Kansas City barbecue the dry barbecue or the wet barbecue?
the dry or what?
Dry or wet barbecue?
Wet.
Sauced up. I think if I go there.
I think there's some staples and then just lower places too. There's options.
Is there anything touristy I should see in Kansas City?
Lots of food. Yeah.
Is there anything historic that happened there?
Say it again?
Anything historic that happened there?
Yeah, quite a bit of stuff. So, just because I like the story a lot, we have our Union Station, so the train station,
Uh-huh.
nice historical building, blah blah, whatever. But they ended up also adding in a science museum in there.
Oh
So
yeah,
you have the science museum, the Amtrak station,
I love
and then
museums.
some, architecturally, like it's just really nice. And so I think there's some restaurants in there.
Is the architecture a lot of brick in that area, or is it
So for this one, it's going to be like this ultra concrete, whatever.
like stucco?
No, marble type.
Oh,
This one, the Union Station.
yeah.
And everything else will just kind of depend on the neighborhood. But at this Union Station, it was back in like the Al Capone gangster days.
Uh-huh.
They were transporting, FBI was transporting a couple of inmates. And I just remember this name because it's a very gangsterish name. Pretty Boy Floyd.
Oh, sounds
They
cool.
were transporting him and his gangster people, whatever, were trying to, break him out.
Yeah.
And so then there ended up being a shootout between the FBI and his people.
Wow.
Well, the people shot at the FBI because as a result of that shootout, FBI started to carry guns. They didn't carry guns before that.
Oh,
And
that's
so
pretty
then
smart.
on the outside of Union Station, there are the bullet holes from that encounter.
Oh, they still keep them there.
They're
Nice.
still there. So yeah. So there's that Union Station one, and across from the Union Station, there's the World War I Museum. So it's
Yeah.
the only World War I museum in the United States.
Really, there's only one World War I
That's
museum?
what I'm.
Wow.
Hope I'm not wrong because
Oh.
that's what I've been told.
I don't know. That
So,
sounds cool.
There are those two. So those are within very close proximity, and there's like they have like a view deck
Yeah.
from the World War I memorial that overlooks onto the Union Station.
Now, see, if you like that history right there of the Union Station, in Seattle, there's the Smith Tower. It used to be the tallest tower west of the Mississippi. And there was a lot of bootleggers that used to use that tower and stuff as well. And there's a old speakeasy up there that some of the gangsters used to go to, a bar that was near the top. So they kept it in that style. But yeah, you could go up to the top and look around and see and everything. And it's got, as you go up, there's different rooms that, different notorious gangsters, I can't remember any of their names, but used to use. And I think Capone actually did go over onto that one as well. But yeah, it's the same thing. There was a bunch of gangsters, a bunch of stuff like that, speakeasy and that. So it's pretty cool.
Something else we also have that's very new is so KC Current, Kansas City Current, is the National Women's Soccer League
Okay.
team from Kansas City Current.
Yeah.
So Kansas City Current built the first women's soccer stadium intentionally built for women's soccer.
Oh.
Because women's soccer, basically, the teams are paying rent at other places,
Yes.
at other stadiums, and so no one really has their own. Well, they may now have their own, but this was the first stadium that was intentionally built.
Now, I don't follow soccer. Do they use the same size pitch?
Yes.
Okay, same size as men's.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's, as far as I'm familiar, yeah. And so then that sits on the Missouri River.
Yeah.
And so then it has a beautiful, beautiful view of our downtown, the Missouri River. We actually ended up we had one of our players from the Kansas City Current kick the first ball out into the Missouri River. So like everybody was really excited about that.
Yeah.
But Kansas City Current, I think if they're not number one,
Because usually they play second to every other, like men's league, like it's basketball. So like what we had, they would, use it. So that's a big step forward on that. I mean, that's it.
and this is the first season of the new stadium.
Oh, it's that new.
Yeah,
Oh.
very, very first season. So then the first games were in March, and all of the games are sold out.
Oh, they'd have to be. I mean, especially if that's gonna be the first in your stadium and stuff
So
like
it's
that.
all sold out. I work there just as a part-time,
Yeah.
and fans are just amazing. There's very much a homey family feeling. there's no fights, there's no aggressiveness. Everyone is just, and it's men, women, like everyone attends and everyone equally supports, you know, the women players.
Yeah.
And so it's a really cool place.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that stadium.
Hopefully that opens way for other cities to invest in a women's league of some sort.
Yeah.
You know, any sport
I
for
guess
that
I'll
matter.
say this too. So I'm not a Chiefs fan. I really don't care or whatever.
I don't watch football, so.
I don't care. It's okay for them. I'm happy for whoever.
Yeah, whoever, if they like it, I don't watch anything.
But Patrick Mahomes, you know, quarterback for the Chiefs.
Isn't he the one that's like, isn't he the one that's dating Taylor Swift? Or?
No, it's somebody else on his team.
Oh.
Called, can't think of it. I don't know.
No.
One of his teammates is the one that's dating her.
Oh.
Travis Kelce.
Oh.
So Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback. Brittany Mahomes, his wife, they are co-owners of the KC Current. So basically, it's nice to also have
Local owners.
that NFL influence on, them putting money into the stadium, putting money into the team.
Yeah.
So then it's pretty frequent that they attend the games.
How many people does it hold?
11-5. So it's a pretty intimate stage or stadium.
What's a normal soccer stadium hold?
I don't know. I mean, like I've seen others that like have like 40.
Oh.
Yeah, like 40,000, 20, something like that.
You know, 11,000. That's good. I mean, that's a lot of people.
Yeah,
No matter what, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
And I think that there is opportunity that if they wanted to grow, they could add on.
Yeah.
But I think it's appropriate. I mean, it's a very high class. It looks really nice. I think the design was also very intentional.
Are they going to sublet it out?
For other events, yeah.
Yeah, like concerts or something like that.
That's a plan. They haven't had any concerts this year. But
Well, it just opened, right?
The National Women's Soccer League Championship game, which is in November, will be held at the stadium. So that's pretty cool. We've had a couple of cups, some different type of tournament cups, whatever, that have also been played.
Are you big into soccer?
No, I don't think so. But just because I started working there, just some Uberish type stuff, having something extra to do.
Yeah.
I've been able to see like what they do, and it's a good place to work.
Isn't there like two soccer leagues? Like one's like Major League Soccer, it's like MLS, and then there's another.
So Major League Soccer would be men's.
Okay.
And then there's the National Women's Soccer League, which is really good. And so then both are held at the same national level.
Oh, I know what it is. There's like city ones. So like you have the, I don't know, what's Seattle's one? Well, you have the city, and then there's the other league, which is countrywide. That's what it is. So you have like United States versus like Brazil or something like that, and that's the one that does the FIFA, I think.
No idea.
Yeah, I think
I know
that's.
Seattle has played in Kansas City, because I remember that. Los Angeles, they've played. It's a full soccer season, so
Yeah. That's really cool. I'm excited for that. Because that means there'll be some more, somebody will take that and say, look, here's the success that's come from Kansas City, doing that. And then they'll say, we can do that here. We have the support.
Yeah.
And that's, kind of.
Kansas City is also one of the locations for FIFA, or the World Cup.
Yeah, we have that too. Seattle's going to have FIFA for one of the locations.
So I think a lot of stuff will build up and can kind of team up with what is already happening to grow some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on this side.
Yep, me too. I don't even know how rush hour works here. I was driving in the middle of the day and it was like noon and it was backed up one time and I was like, I don't know why that is.
Yeah, my aunt was saying that where we were at, it's called Channelview.
Yeah.
She said that if she doesn't get traffic, it takes her 15 minutes to get to work. if she gets traffic, it's an hour.
That's like Seattle. So you don't really measure distance in distance. It's measured in time. You know, like about this time it'll be this long to get there. You kind of know. You kind of have that put in. Versus like, oh, it's only 20 miles. Well, 20 miles could take you an hour. It could take you an hour and a half, or it could take you 20 minutes. Kind of dependent, right?
Kind of like the Las Vegas deal that like everything looks closer than what it is.
Yeah. Have you been to their famous Buc-ee's since you've been here? The
No,
Buc-ee's gas station?
no. Oh, I think they said that they're going to open Springfield, Missouri. So I think it's about 2 hours away from Kansas City. And people are making a big deal about it. So I guess we'll see one.
Yeah, I just went to one. It was pretty big inside. They have some food in there. In the middle, they have like barbecue and some other stuff. It's just, it has like a clothing type store to the one side, food on the other. So you can buy some hats, you can buy, dog clothes and stuff like that on the one side. So, but it is really big. It's like half a Walmart.
I guess people go out there just to go out there without having to fill up.
Yeah. There's one on the way to Orange that was stopped, and I was like, I'll just stop to go in. I took some pictures, and I was like, oh, I've had that experience,
So wait now.
Yeah, already done. Exit 77. Does your Kansas City have a lot of tall, like skyscrapers and stuff?
A lot of what?
Skyscrapers, tall buildings. Like I don't see those here. I don't see them.
There's a good number.
I don't think I've been downtown Houston. There's probably is some down there.
Yeah, nothing like here, but we have. So basically, Kansas City, Missouri is going to be the bigger, more populated.
That's right.
More, it's the bigger one. When people think of Kansas City, they're thinking of Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Kansas is really small.
Okay.
But yeah.
Now, what airport would I fly into? Missouri, or does Kansas City, Kansas have one?
It's in Missouri.
It's in Missouri. Okay.
It's Kansas City International. Or
So that's where
CI.
I'd look for. Okay.
Oh, and actually, that's also new too. So, we inaugurated January 2023, I think it was. New airport. And I actually sit on I was appointed to our municipal art commission.
Yeah.
And so then we had a role in shaping and selecting artwork within the airport.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we've
There's
actually
always
won
cool
some
stuff in
awards.
airports.
Yeah, we won some awards for the airport, art being a part of it. And
Nice.
so then we have some really, really nice new artwork. International artists, local artists.
How do you go about looking for art like that? You just go online and you just look at artists, or do artists approach you and they're like, hey, I'd like to, donate my piece, or how does?
So there is it's basically it's a request for proposals.
Okay.
And the website that we use is called Call for Entry. And basically it's where artists that have experience or interest in producing public art, they search on that website and they look for calls all throughout the United States.
So so you put in the call, right? Now, do they put in something that they've already made, or is it like you need to make something for this? What's your concept design, and then they send you drawings or whatever it's going to be, and then they create it? Or is it like, I've already had this, sitting in my garage for whatever, or pre-made
Yeah.
example.
So for public art, some of the things that we look at is that durability,
Yes.
maintenance, and so then let's say I have created something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But is this going to last for a really, really long time?
Yeah, because you got kids climbing on it. You got,
Right,
I mean, everybody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, basically, no, people wouldn't have things laying around that would be appropriate and that would fit the specific needs of that request. So that request would say, all right, this is what we're looking for. This is the type of art that we're looking for. So it's outdoor, it's indoor. This is the space that we're working with. And so then, and there's suggestions on there where it says, how to build your portfolio, because you can send in samples. So this is typically what it is: a letter of intent.
Yeah.
Why are you even interested?
Yeah.
You live in wherever it is in the United States. What made you interested in applying for a Kansas City, Missouri, international airport?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, letter of intent, portfolio of past work, and so that's where we can see, okay, you do have experience creating a, 25,000-pound outdoor structure, that's been, I think it's like powder coated, so that way it's resistant, to rust, and it has this anti-graffiti sealant or something or whatever. So you know what? You do know how to create public art. You do have this creative approach. You do have this unique work, etc., etc. And then it goes through a selection process. So there's a list of judges that look at all of these and say, all right, I think that they should.
Right here. Do you guys want to go? Okay.
This is it right here. Yeah. So anyway, if you do
Thank
know
you.
artists.
Oh, I don't know anybody creative. But I was just wondering, like, how something like that massive goes into it. And one last thing, do they just get paid, like, they sell the one thing, or do they get like a rental fee or something like that? Like, as long as it's on display, it's a residual income for them, or?
No, so basically they are just creating artwork for the specific purpose, and then you're selling it to them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, but then basically they put all their budget together and they say, I'm an artist.
That's really cool.
This is what I'm creating. This is what I can create. These are the materials that I plan on using. I'll need lodging for these many days when I go set it up. I need to work with these vendors for this material, so this is my whole package.
That's awesome.
And so then it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, you're really amazing.
But if you ever
That's
go
cool.
to Kansas City International.
Oh, look, I'll be like, look, I gave them a ride. There's all the
Yes, you did.
All right, thanks,
cool. All right,
be safe.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, guys. Who's still here? Yo, what a Patrick. What are you YOLOing me for? Bro. We was having a conversation. We're out here driving. Bro. Man. That's how the art works. You want to be an artist, Patrick? We're out here driving. I don't know. We're way the fuck out here. That was a $63 ride. That was cool. And we learned some stuff. Oh, $24 ride. $24 ride. Where am I at? I don't even know where I'm at. I'm way the fuck out here. I'm gonna drive over here. Let's start navigating. They might find something along the way. So we're driving an electric vehicle. It's pretty cool. Look who's live. I've been live for this 45-minute drive. I mean, $24. Maybe she'll tip me. I found the hot button. Oh, here's a quick ride. I'll take it. Matching. We got it. Oh, let's go. We're picking up Ragu. Ragu's who we're picking up. R-A-G-H-U. Ragu. We're all the way up here in like Woodland. trying to go to the airport. On the interstate. There we go. So we got to go and pick him up. He may not be ready. 5.2 miles. 6 minutes away. These little feeder roads are weird because it's like on the right. It's like a freeway beside the freeway with little on-ramps onto the freeway. I ain't never seen some crazy shit like this. The 45 South to the Texas 99. The Little Mermaid musical. It's exit 72 Alpha. Fair amount of nothingness out here. An HOV entrance. Springwoods. That's where I've heard. There's Springwood. There's a Hardy Toll Road. No permit loads. Must be people that take trucks or something like that. Let's see. I think maybe I might need to do a Denny's live. Grand Parkway. 71 Alpha 72A. Hardy Toll Road, major accident. We're not going. We're going there. 72 Bravo. I don't need that one. I need 72A. No, I guess that is 72A. They're changing their name. 72A and then B. That was going backwards. Right, you better be worth it. Right, good. It's hard to tell if you're on feeder roads or not. There's a big major accident. That's not us. That's the freeway. Whoa. That's big. Texas likes their lights. Left lane for Ragu. More left lanes. I don't know if I'm in the fancy part of town, but the roads are nice. Texas likes to merge right. They like to end the left lane. Like most places around the world they've been, they end the right lane and you merge left. This is the opposite. This guy seems fancy. Let's see. We're at City Plaza. This looks bougie. There's people outside sitting. City Place. Turn it. Okay, bud, where you at? Are you here? City Plaza. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna tell him that I'm here. Be like, I've arrived, bud. Just says like right here. Maybe I can back up. No, it just says right here. This is where the pin is. Do we have somebody here?
New message from Ragu. WHRRU.
Where am I? I'm right here, bud. Where the fuck you at? Oh, you're way down there? At the pin. At your pin. Alright, apparently people just don't go to where they mark to do their stuff. Apparently he's over here. Let's see if he's over here. We're looking for a Ragu. I'm gonna guess that he's over here. Let's see, maybe he's over here. Maybe not. Maybe this guy wants to be Ragu. I think he is. Are you Ragu? No, he's over here. Shit, we were having a good conversation. No! All right, so we're stopping here. We were having a good conversation. I was like, man, guys, goodness, we were talking about Texas. He says I need to go to Dallas. He said you can do about a day and a half in Dallas and call it a day. On the way last stop. So he's just picking up some food here on the way home, I think. Very limited Indian restaurant. Very demure. Very mindful. Tasty with flavor. Boom, boom, boom. I wish I could listen to music while streaming on the YouTube. But YouTube will not stand for that. They will not. It's almost time to go. Let's get him back in the car. Come on, Brosephine. Brosephine! Brosephine! Oh, it's gonna smell good in this car. All right, you ready?
Yep. Let's go.
All right. Do you eat that cheese being vegan or?
The vegan cheese?
Yeah, it's in the Mother Paneer. They make that. Do you eat that cheese or no? You don't eat that.
No, I don't eat any
Not even that part.
animal-based cheese. No, I eat plant-based cheese.
Can they make that with tofu?
The Matar Paneer?
Yeah.
Of course. And you won't know the difference, actually.
Yeah, I didn't think you would with the texture of it. It's pretty good. There's
Every paneer dish you can replace with tofu.
There's an Indian restaurant that's a vegan one by my house. Well, like 15 minutes away, and it's a buffet, and I ate it, and they say they have it's vegan, but they say they have it's something paneer, but it's got the cheese in it, or the tofu, but it looks like the cheese when I get the cheese one. You know,
Then
so
I
pretty good.
guess they are vegetarian with some vegan options, if asked.
It's not. It's some other word. I don't know what's the word for tofu. It would be.
There won't be a word for tofu.
Okay, but yeah, it just has the paneer. It's got the same thing with the peas, but it's tofu in there instead of cheese. 'Cause when I go to a normal Indian restaurant, I order the butter paneer. It's got the cheese, but they cut it into the little cubes. But
Right.
this is tofu.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's still pretty good. Yeah.
How
Or
long
the
have you
spinach
been in
one?
Seattle?
Like 20 some years.
How do you like it?
I like it. The cost of living is getting too high though.
Right.
I mean, that's the only thing that drives people out of there, you know, because it's pretty. I mean, you got mountains you can drive up to, you got the ocean, you got the sound.
Right.
If you drive to the other side of the mountains, you got desert, or, well, drier climate. So you got all the things. I mean, we have everything there, and it's really scenic and stuff. But, yeah, the cost, they want to keep raising price. Like, you know, like a low-end motel, like Motel 6, right?
Right.
It's a small, just a little room, a bed, that's it.
That's it.
They convert some of those, and they put a fridge in there and a stove. It's like 300 square feet, right?
Right.
And they want $1,300.
What?
Yeah, a month for a hotel room, a motel room, not even a hotel, because you know a hotel got more room.
So
And
that
then-
just has a room and a bathroom.
Yep,
with
not
a
even a
fridge.
room. Just that you walk in, you know, that's it with a fridge and $1,300. And
there is no stove. Of
No,
course
they
not.
put a stove in the fridge there, a little small little 2-burner stove
Right,
too,
right.
and a fridge.
And that's $1,300 a
Yeah,
month.
and you know what you got for storage? The closet. You know when you go in, it's got the luggage rack. You know,
Right.
you can hang like what, maybe 20 shirts maybe in there. You couldn't put anything else. Maybe some shoes at the bottom. There's no storage in there. So
And
you pay $1,300 for that, and if you needed storage, you have to pay at some storage place.
Right.
Yeah, the cost is so expensive. Yeah.
But from the motel guy's standpoint, if the motel say has 50 rooms
Mm-hmm.
and they typically charge what per room per night?
They don't. These are converted.
I know.
Oh.
I'm saying in a typical
$70,
motel, right?
$70,
So
$80.
$70 and so that's per night. So a room, if fully occupied for the whole month, should be $2,100. And I guess here they are ensuring the occupancy at least 60% by giving it in this format.
It's no longer the motel anymore. They the company went out, they sold the business.
Right.
So apartment company,
Right.
yeah, and they converted. They threw stoves in and that. Oh, what's going on here? But for that price, it's expensive.
It is.
Because there's
Right.
people that do live in apartments and motels, but
Right.
yeah, usually,
That's very less. Actually, $1,300 in Dallas, you'll get full-fledged, very good apartments.
Yeah.
With a lot of amenities.
And the area is really derelict. It's really sketchy. Like there's a lot of homeless people, a lot of drug things. They put wrought iron fence around it. Like it's a really bad area of town. You're $2,000, $2,200 a month. It's gotten really costly. And how to do that? Now you just got to live with roommates now.
Right. I heard about the situation in San Jose and San Francisco. It's like, oh my God, you're paying $3,600, $4,000 for what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just keeps going up.
Yeah.
That's not.
No wonder people are, moving into RVs and all that, and parking and all that.
Yeah.
It still makes a little more sense.
Yeah, and like I said, that's a studio. That's not even a bedroom. Like you don't have a separate living room. You walk in, there's your bed. You're paying $1,300. If you have houses, they're $23,000, $24,000, $3,000. No. It's really bringing back a lot of family culture type thing. Like some cultures they have family housing. Like multiple families living. Like you'll live in there, your son will live in there with his wife, and that, and multiple families in one house because it saves the money.
Right.
Versus. Having it separate. Because when you were young here, you turned 18, you're like, oh, look, I'm going to go get my own place or something like that. Right. Now it's like, I'm going to get 4 roommates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's cheaper down here, though, versus...
Big time.
Yeah. I was looking to move here or Dallas because it's a lot cheaper. So I work, for the post office, and it's a federal job. So any post office I work at, you make the same amount. So what you're making in Seattle, you make that same exact wage if you came over here. So if you get rid of, $1,300 rent, and you pick up $800 rent, that's a big increase. It's like getting a raise, but you're not. But
have you actively considered moving?
Yeah, I've been looking at different states. You have to, after you've been there for so long, you can put in for a transfer. So I've just been looking at saving money, to move, and I figure if I move, I'll refurnish something, so I'll buy a new couch, new things, whatever. Sure. But just looking for whatever the economy looks good, and then also availability at a post office that's around there.
Which cities?
I looked at St. Louis, Dallas. I've looked at Houston. There's Louisiana I've looked at,
Mhm.
some other Missouri, but just looking around, St. Louis was super cheap,
St. Louis,
but
for sure.
it's very high crime, high, you know,
Mm.
issues. So it's like things come with their upsides and their downsides, you know.
Omaha, Nebraska, Charlotte can be a couple other options.
I used to live in North Carolina
Ah,
when I was in the Army,
interesting.
but I was living in the barracks, so I wasn't paying attention to what rent was out there because, you know, you get the free rent in the barracks. It's like living at college in the dorms, right? So it's, yeah, just look around and find the right thing. And I'm also trying to set everything aside because, you know, being in the Army, you get the VA loan, so you get the really cheap interest rate on the loan and stuff like that. So there's things that you can do with a VA loan. You can't buy investment property as itself, but you can buy up to a fourplex, you know, like a 4 occupancy, you know.
Right.
You can buy up to that, but you have to live in one of the units for 4 years before you can sell it. But you can rent out the other units.
Right.
So I've been looking for something like that because,
Mm.
you know, then that way there's extra income with that, and
Makes sense. Yeah.
instead of just using it for the, I guess that's a subset. Instead of just using it for just the one house, you know. Because after 4 years you can move, and then you can just rent out that 4th unit that you were living in.
Makes sense.
But along that time, you can have it pay off the mortgage really fast and have an income. I felt that's been a smart idea. So I've just been looking around, and, you know, maybe I might move my family into the other part, like if I get a fourplex or something like that, or, you know, my sister and them, or my brother into one of them. But it's hard to get them to move out of state, right?
Yeah.
Are we staying at this one, Hilton?
Yes.
All right, I think this
One
is
step at a time.
Yeah, I think this is the roundabout way.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy your food. What'd you get?
I just got puri chole. I'm not sure if you know that. It's fried bread
Yep.
with chickpeas.
Oh, sounds good. All right. Be safe, bud.
Yeah. Let's get this. Thank you. So all
Thank
the
you.
very best with everything.
Yeah, thank you. Be safe. All right, we got to pick up David. So we're almost there. This side runs around. Hey, how is it going, Yanina? We're Uber driving, and we got another ride to pick up right here. This is so easy. Look, they're back to back. Let's see how much we made on that ride. I'll tell you guys. So we did that ride. He hasn't tipped. That was $11 for that ride if he doesn't tip. If he tips, it'll be more. But we dropped off at one hotel, and we're picking up at the next. Woo! Maybe he's going to the airport. Maybe he's not. It's us. David?
Yep.
All right. You sent me messages? Oh, man.
What's that?
It says-
Yeah, I was just saying Hampton.
Oh, yeah. They had me drop somebody right off there. I was like, and it said pick you up because you got added in the middle of the ride. And I was like, look, you're right,
Easy enough.
right next. I was like, that's the fastest pickup I've ever had. All right, here we go.
Not too far away.
That's all good to me.
Oh, really? Then Dallas it is.
I'd be there too. I'm on vacation, so I'll drive wherever you want.
Oh,
I'm here from Seattle, so I mean, you ain't gonna drive too far.
Seattle.
Yeah. Come down here to go to Space Center, Houston. All right, go see NASA. Ask them what's going on here. No.
They don't know.
They don't know either. I wonder do you think Tesla has a command center like NASA, like Houston?
Yeah, they do. They have Boca Chica Beach down in South Texas. That's where they do SpaceX launches.
That you can go and tour?
I don't know about that.
That's
but
what I
do
was
know
wondering.
that they do the SpaceX launches down there.
I thought they do like the tour like Space Center Houston or something.
No, but that's still hours away from here.
Now, somebody just told me that they got a Tesla rocket there now.
I don't know.
You
I don't
can
live
see.
down here.
Me neither.
Fuck you.
Where are you from?
I live in Austin.
Oh, we were just
3
talking about
hours
Austin.
north.
We were just talking about Austin, Dallas. I said I came to Houston, and I have not seen any stereotypical Texas anything. I have not seen anybody wearing a cowboy hat or a big hat.
Well,
I have not seen cowboy
I'm
boots.
taking you to a country concert, so there you go.
Oh man, yeah. They said that's north, and I was like, oh, but they said maybe Fort Worth is where you might see that. It's kind of a dying thing unless you're out. It's like way out somewhere.
You must have some rich white friends.
It was just a passenger.
Oh.
I was just asking everybody that lives here. I'm just asking where to go or anything that seems cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything in Austin to go see?
I mean, come on now.
I don't know anything in Texas. I know the names.
It's like one of the best places in America to live. What's there not to do?
Well, I would be visiting, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even go into Austin anymore.
I just only know these towns by name. That's it. Like, that's it. Not much on Texas.
Texas is in a one visitation state.
No, I've learned that Houston isn't. I mean, man, I drove 40 minutes in Houston on a ride, and I went from Houston. I ended up in Houston. I was still in Houston in 40 minutes. I was like, man, in Seattle, I drive 20 minutes. I'm from one side to the other and out.
In Texas, that's called like around the corner, down the street.
I hope not, man. That's long. That was a long drive for, just being still in the same city. They're like, you're only in the north end.
Yes. It's like 900 miles to get across Texas.
I did see that. I'm out in Orange. I was staying in Orange, and I seen exit like 800 something. I was like, "Whoa, I've never seen that." Because our exits go to like 250 or something like that. What concert?
Just a country concert. This guy Kobe Cooper. It's nothing much. I'll meet up some friends up there.
My friend's a big fan of Jelly Roll. They just went and seen.
Yeah, he used to open up for. I was driving for another band, and he used to open up for us. I've met him before. He's a nice guy.
I did like Florida, like Georgia, Georgia line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked them when they were.
Them too.
A couple years ago, they were really big, and I don't know what ever happened, but I like their crew song.
Tyler Hubbard started as one of the lead singers. He started his own music. Tyler Hubbard, he's got some hit songs out. He started his own thing.
Is it this Molly's Pub? It says turn right here.
What the fuck is this? Where
This
is
is I missed the road. Yes,
Okay.
apparently it says right here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know even.
Yeah, it says going down this road.
I don't live here. I don't know where we're at.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm just going by navigation. That's where it
Okay.
said. And it said turn in this parking lot, but apparently it's right here. Go down this road.
Yeah, it's nowhere near here.
Yeah, these roads are. Well, it says you're 1 minute away from whatever address you put in. It says right here by Pruitt, almost by Pruitt.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's where I came from, so it should be.
It's probably had you make a turn
straightforward.
before going all the way up to the. See, it looks like it's cutting the corner instead of turning right. Doing some fuel efficient something, probably.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Seattle would never have this stuff. What the fuck is it doing here? Look at this shit. You see this shit?
I don't know. I'm just looking at my phone right now.
Yeah, look at it. Like it's saying what.
You bastard.
Oh, what, are we staying on this road? Or?
I don't know, man.
Fuck, I don't know either, man. I don't. Just going by what it says here, and it said turn onto some phantom fucking bullshit. I'm just going to turn. It's going to main road. Yeah, I tried to go through the woods.
I knew it was taking you to the wrong spot.
I have no idea. Can't trust an app. I don't know. It tells me where to go.
We'll get there, huh?
Yeah.
Houston's not a place to traffic and getting around.
You know, this thing messed up yesterday. I was supposed to drive like 20 miles, and it took us there, but the timer said it was going to take 6 hours, and like it was just going down in seconds. It was the weirdest thing. I think maybe it was because of the hurricane or something like that. I don't know where the data comes from. I have no idea. Pruitt. So, yeah, I think I wanted to go down some backcountry alley, and I didn't want to go hear banjos playing.
Well, there's gonna
It'd be like,
there's gonna be that.
It's pretty cool. You got to travel with a lot of people. That's awesome.
Got 4 days off in Oklahoma at Hard Rock Casino. So
Nice.
That'll be nice. And yeah, Sawyer Park, right there. You can turn in right where that car's turning in.
Yeah, that's right. Has me through.
And then I'll just have you take me.
No, left or right?
No, just go straight over to that tour bus right there. See it straight ahead?
Yep. There we go.
I don't know what that motherfucker's doing, but
I don't know. He's
they're
getting
probably
out.
dropping somebody off too or something. Yeah, just drive right up to that tour bus and then you can loop around and
Good looking out, bud.
get out somehow.
Oh, yeah.
There's my guy.
Let's listen to this. Oh, it's going good for an outside bar?
This is what I drive right here. This is what I do.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
It's good shit, bud. I'm excited. That's pretty good sound out there for a bar. All right, bud. Be safe. Why don't we go through this backcountry woods bullshit? Maybe get a ride. Oh, I think he's a roadie. I think because he's out there handling equipment. So, that really wasn't worth the trip. So, let's see. Yeah, so that was a waste of fucking time. That was a $26 ride. I'll take that. We're going to Fresno. Where's Fresno? But he's right here. So we finna pick somebody up.
I'm wearing a red shirt.
Well, good. You're wearing a red shirt, but you got like fucking 10 minutes, my guy. Okay, got it. 10-4, Rubber Duck. He's got 3 minutes. I'll take a $24 trip any day. Any motherfucking day. I have no idea how long it's going to be. Where's Fresno? Am I going to end up in Dallas? Because we was talking about Dallas. Every ride's going to take us to Dallas. I can't even fucking know. I'm going to put you down here. I'll put this up here. There. There's some road tripping. There. It's probably not that very good. Who was the band? No, I didn't ask that. Why would I ask that? That's shenanigans. I don't want to get personal. He was name dropping, so that was good enough. It's gotta be whatever band's playing in a bar. I don't know if Jelly Roll was opening for a guy or band playing in a bar. I mean, if you're on the bar circuit, but you got a tour bus, I don't know. Like maybe somebody owed him a favor. You never know. The guy was cool. And the map sucked. It said, you're going to go fucking this place. What do we got here for battery? 30%. We're going to have to charge. Throw the charger in. All right, looks like we're picking up somebody from the grocery store. Not very well, maybe. There's that. That's the important part. Where's my other charger? There it is. No idea. I have no idea where this is going. I gotta find out. Let's see where this goes. We gotta go in and pull up our boy. Looks like he's in this restaurant. He says he's in a red shirt. Is he eating pho? Ale and Ivory, eat and be social. We're being social. Okay, bro. He's in a red shirt. Let me tell him I'm here. Click the button. Oops, wrong one. Click the chat button. I've arrived. I don't think so. Let's see if I got this. I don't know how to turn the hazards on here. But let me just pop over and turn around, maybe. Let's turn. Let's back her up. Let's go this way. Where's he going? We're waiting on our boy. Come on, bud. Look for a guy in a red shirt. Are you gonna be him? Or no? Is he closing out the tab? Waiting for the game to end. Alright, here's bro right here. It's probably him. Let's put this down here. I can be like, yo, bro, I got you some wings. Fuck yeah. Let's see. Jeremy?
Yeah.
Alright, good looking out, man. How's it going?
Yes, well, yeah. I'm gonna be on a Zoom call here. That's all right.
That's cool. Whatever you want, man. Alright, you ready? Alright.
Let me plug this in real quick.
Alright, here we go.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. How you doing, man?
Just had a couple of drinks after work. So let me Uber home.
That's it, man.
Watching that game. I've been Ubering, man, for years and got a DWI in 13.
Yeah.
Never again. So if I have some drinks, I'm gonna Uber, man.
That's it. That DUI is expensive.
It is. It cost me close to 10 grand.
Yeah, because you got that. You got monthly on it,
But,
too?
yeah, so like all the years, so I would say in a 5-year span, I spent about 10 grand.
Plus the insurance, because you got to get, what, like SR22 or
I'm
something
gonna tell you
weird?
this here. My insurance didn't go up because the insurance guy did some beautiful stuff for me.
Yeah.
So that didn't go up, but I still had to pay those fees, you know.
You had to blow in your car to get it?
No.
Oh,
My
see,
lawyer,
but-
what she did was, because it was my god sister, it's her first case out of law school. The other guys got 22 hours of community service, and they had the breather.
Yeah.
I got 75 hours with no breather.
Oh, you might as well do that extra work.
I did, and I didn't
Man.
have a breather.
That's it.
There you go. So she, I mean, at the beginning I didn't appreciate it, but
That saved you so much.
A few months later, I said, you know what? I appreciate what you did.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
That's a whole bunch of money you saved.
Yeah, the judge gave me 75 hours. I completed it all, but I didn't have to do breathalyzer in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You know-
other guys, oh, I got 22, I got 24. You know, they were
And they blowing in their car
Yeah,
halfway
still good
through.
for a whole year.
Yeah. And you pay monthly, and you got to get it
Yeah.
installed,
See,
and then you got to
All that
rent
shit.
it because they rent it to
all
you
that
too.
shit. I didn't have to do none of that.
And then you got to pull it out. Yeah.
None of that. So I was blessed.
Yeah, that's a good job, man.
Blessed, man.
Learning lessons. That's it. Don't.
Yep.
good, man. Just down here on some vacation, wasting some time. Came down from Seattle, so I'll probably go to NASA tomorrow. Check that place out. You from here?
Southeast Houston, where I grew up. Now I live in Southwest Houston, like Missouri City.
Oh, I have some friends that live in Baytown. Where do you recommend to eat? I need something good.
Barbecues.
Yeah, give me a barbecue place. I ain't got one of those yet. Something good.
Killings.
What's it
Killings
called?
in Pearland.
Killings?
And the best steak place is Taste of Texas on my team.
Taste of Texas? Alright. Somebody said Saltgrass was good, but somebody else said that's just
They're a
overrated.
good after work steak place. They're not, if you want high quality,
Yeah.
go to Taste Texas. Like the Saltgrass is great, but it's like getting off work, want a beer.
Beer and a
You know what I
steak?
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's one of those places. It's
Like-
not like high end.
Yeah. What about is there any, like, I mean, you went to the South here, any seafood boil places or anything like that? Crawfish
Floyd's.
boil places?
Floyd's.
Floyd's?
They got one in Sugarland. They got one in Pearland.
I've driven past some Floyd's over here. I've seen it.
Floyd's is, in my opinion, is one of the best. And I'm allergic to shellfish, so but I still know it. I always eat the chicken and sausage gumbo.
Oh, yeah, I'll go for that too.
Yeah, but you probably gonna eat the real gumbo.
Yeah, I
The
eat,
strip in
yeah, I eat whatever. I'm a calorie
it.
connoisseur. I'll just eat
I
anything.
can't eat shellfish. I'm allergic.
All right, what about some chicken? Somebody said there's Timmy Chan's, and there's a place
In the
called
hood.
Waffle
In
Bus.
the hood.
They said those
I
are the
grew
best
up-
chicken
I grew
ever.
up with Timmy Chan's.
Timmy Chan's is good?
Absolutely.
All right. Where's that at?
Man, MLK. It's like
I'm not familiar with the area, is it?
they got one on Scott too. And I'm gonna say this here. They got like fried chicken wings with rice and gravy,
Yeah.
fries, whatever you want. Good stuff.
All right.
Nice and greasy and seasoned.
That's what he's saying. It said
Very
it's
well.
seasoned super good. All right, so that's a
Good
hit.
stuff. I mean, as long as you don't eat it every day, you eat it once a week.
Was it east of the city, or is it southeast, or is it north?
They got southeast.
Southeast, okay. So like Baytown southeast, or more south than that?
Like
Galveston
MLK
southeast?
610. MLK 610, Scott area.
Scott, okay.
Yeah, what kind of where you're taking me a little bit. No,
Okay.
well, no, you're not taking me that far.
It's only my third day driving in Houston, so I don't know where anything is. There's like 3 freeways that go around Houston, so I just been on the north end between like that part.
No, you good.
All right. Sounds good. Was that place good you were at? The wings there?
It's been open for a year. Nice little sports bar with nice TVs.
It looked pretty nice.
See drinks out eating the food.
Looked pretty nice.
Yeah, I had like. That's why I'm moving. That is why I'm moving.
They missed that hurricane. The hurricane went up through Louisiana.
Didn't do that bad.
Yeah, you guys don't need any more over here.
No, we only had 5 in my lifetime.
My friend said whatever happened last time, there was a big old flood. You guys lost power.
I had an argument with somebody. I told somebody, I said, we've had so many hurricanes. We had 240 hurricanes since 1957. Not hurricanes, I'm saying tornadoes.
Yeah.
And we've only had 5 hurricanes in my lifetime. I've been around 4 decades.
Oh, we about the same age. I'm 44.
Yeah. So it's only been 5 in Houston in 4 decades, bro. Then Hurricane Carla in 1980. Alicia in 83. Then we had freaking Ike. in 08. Then we had Harvey in 17. And then we had Burrow in 2024. We've only had 5 hurricanes in my entire lifetime, and yours too.
And so that was the one that had all the water flooded out here and the
Yeah.
power. Yeah. And then you
What
guys
year were you born?
80.
Oh yeah, Hurricane Carla came out when you were a baby. That was the first one. So we don't have a lot of hurricanes in Houston. People think we do. We have more tropical storms.
The tropical storms,
Tropical
depressions.
storms and tornadoes is what we have in Houston all the time.
Yeah.
We don't have hurricanes. And I got in an argument with my son's mother. And she was trying to argue me down, and she's from freaking Georgia. I told her, I said, we don't have a lot of hurricanes here. I told her that. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. You don't know anything.
No, it turns. It goes up the coast all the time. It always goes this way.
Other places.
Yeah,
It don't hit us.
Yeah, it goes like Louisiana. It goes up to Florida,
And
like
I told her
Florida,
since she's been
Carolinas.
living here in Houston, we've had 3 since she's been here. And when she moved here, we had only had 2 in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, hurricanes don't hit us, bro. That's a blessing.
Yeah, your power grid's terrible though.
Yeah.
Like it got cold. You guys got what, a little bit of snow a little bit ago, like a year or 2 ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And it shut down the whole.
My son was 3 when it snowed last time.
Yeah, and
My
then
son is 6 now.
my friend was telling me, they said, yeah, it shut everything down. They didn't have power for like almost a week.
Yeah.
And I think she said this hurricane and the flooding that you guys had, it was they didn't have power for 12 days down there. Yeah, in Seattle we don't get tornadoes, hurricanes, nothing. No tsunamis, no any of that stuff. it was already in the third quarter. Let's wrap it up, and we can go from there. So I'm gonna let the referee tell you a little bit about what happened that day. Then we'll bring some Bronco coaches in, let them tell you a little bit. Shouldn't be much, because like I said, that's all they're protesting is whether they should post game, the first two games for forfeital, and then you got old vote after that. So, Terrence, you on there? All right, Terrence is the referee for that game, and he can tell you what happened and kind of.
Because I walked over there during the second game, like, hey, because it was.
Hello? Yeah, let me hold on. I'm here. Well, I wasn't able to hear anything because I don't know, my Zoom was acting up, and oh, gotcha. Okay, the only thing I noticed from Saturday was it was a clock miscommunication. I noticed that the field was in good condition as far as we didn't know what was a first down, we didn't know what was a touchdown. The field wasn't marked. It was a disadvantage for both teams, in my opinion. And I just felt that we didn't get an opportunity to have an opportunity to win the game at the end because the time and the field conditions. We didn't know what the first down was. We went from 2 minutes to 22 seconds to 10 seconds. Just my opinion.
Yeah, we definitely discussed that clock thing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question first. How would you feel about playing that entire table if you could?
That would be beautiful. Even if we were to play one quarter, that would be awesome with the same score. That would be awesome.
I'm talking about literally the entire 6
Oh, that would be good. Will we be able to play? Yeah, we'll be able to play there on our bye week.
If we did something like that, it would definitely be somewhere around that time.
Okay, I'm all for it.
Right now, I mean, you're not going to be able to give us much more than everybody else because we've already established the field. There was no field
Yeah,
out there. Y'all
yeah,
already playing in a prairie.
absolutely.
Yeah, so, and you said it was a disadvantage for both teams, which was
Yeah,
true because they didn't enjoy it. Just like you guys didn't enjoy it. That wasn't the
yes,
plan out there doing that. And
absolutely.
it sounded like y'all did.
So,
Anything?
well, I mean,
Same thing, everybody are. Main reason for not stopping the game, you gotta think about the parents. Everybody came out there, they paid to go out there. Everybody had jobs to go out there. So, as far as, key playing better, you gotta take into consideration not just only, to get the fans to take the workers, whatever the case may be, but we got parents who are paying money to go see their kids play and whatnot. But, the same thing, everybody understand the field conditions, the clock, miscommunications with the ref. It just like you said from the beginning, it just wasn't on point like it should have been.
I agree.
Okay, cool. Okay, coach, that's all I needed. Unless y'all had something else, I'm gonna sit here and talk to the president. So, like I said, I'll be reaching back out to Coach T in just a minute to kind of get his take on everything. So, appreciate y'all jumping in there.
Thank you so much.
All right.
It says right here, right there.
Really?
All right. There you go, big man.
Thank you, sir.
All right, be
Keep
safe,
down
man.
my step hard.
For sure.
Thank you for bringing me home safe.
Yeah, for sure, man. Always making a good decision. That's the way to go.
Absolutely. Get my bag. Got my stuff.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
All right, that was a long ride. Man. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I got set up to drive to the address there. Have requests turned off. So we got to pick this one up and then hit east. We're down south here. What the fuck's south? So I figured it out to be like 25, or no, I believe it to be 50 cents a mile, I think. Because that was like 50 miles. And then it took almost 50 minutes. For $25. Wait, so don't ride like that. That guy seemed okay. He should tip. He should tip, I think. Some of these roads are crazy, though. Don't be understanding. Drop him off and then hit the charge station. There's kind of big rides here. Like, you know, if I was in Seattle, that ride would have paid like $80. $50 times 1.4, 50, 25, 75 is 75 plus drive time. Yeah, it'd have been $100. I wonder what minimum wage is here. This guy, I think he works for the pizza place. I gotta look at the charger. So we have rides turned off. We're not picking up any more requests. Because that's how they get you. You push that button. I think this guy's at the theater. Maybe he's picking up his girlfriend. He's gonna flex. Maybe it's a date. It's a big theater, Cinemark. It's like some strip mall I'm at. In Missouri City. Look for Fullerin. Fullerin?
Yep.
All right. What's up, big man?
Yeah.
All right, you got the magic code?
Yeah. 3490. Is the store locked?
That was it. Yeah, the door's
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, you ready? Let's see. Oops. What movie did you see?
Well, I didn't see a movie. I just came from work.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Drove me way down here. I was way up in like North Houston. Drove me all the way down here. Dude, last ride for the night. I was gonna turn up and it said, "Oh, you're right here." I was like, "Let me get this."
What time do you usually stop?
I'm just on vacation, so came into town, so I figured I'd drive for a little bit. I don't know where anything is. It's always navigation, so
Where you coming from?
I'm live in Seattle.
It's quite long.
So yeah, drove me down here, and like some of these drives are pretty big. They're ridiculously long. I don't know how they get so long. But Houston's pretty big.
Is it more close in Seattle?
It's more confined. It's more dense. So like for 20 minutes you can drive from one side of Seattle to the other. Here you can drive for an hour and still be in Houston.
Yeah, that's true.
The stadium. Who plays here?
This is just a school.
It's a school?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing's huge.
This was my high school.
Our school might have like, see the bottom row of bleachers?
Yeah.
That's it. Our high school have that much. That's it. They don't got upper bleachers and stuff. Let alone all that lighting. Texas likes their high school football, I guess. I wonder if how much pride they put in like high school football in Texas. How many professionals come from Texas because of that, you know, like because they put that energy and effort into it.
I mean, so I moved from England over here.
Oh, I have friends that live in England.
Like it was like kind of a difference. Like when I first saw everything, it's just much different.
What part?
London.
Oh, I have a couple friends in Gatwick and some friends in Birmingham. And then I can't remember what the name of the city is, but it's way up north by the border.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I might be up there, yeah. What's your football team?
I don't actually have one. I don't think I really watch. I like basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, Portland Trailblazers. My team.
The Portland Trailblazers?
Do you have a team?
For soccer? Or
Anything?
oh, I watch hockey. Hockey's my sport. So I like the Bruins
Okay.
from Boston, yeah.
Did they make the finals?
Yeah, and then they just fell right out. They're like, here's the playoffs and you're the first team gone. I was like, man, they did that the other year too. Like they were like undefeated all the way, just going through.
I remember seeing something.
And then they're like the first one, you're like, and you're out. Only takes one, yeah, you know, one series to.
Did they win like recently, like 26?
They made it to the playoffs, the Stanley Cup playoffs, but they lost in the first round. So you're like, oh, then I just stopped watching the playoffs.
Yeah, as soon as my team, I lose interest.
Yeah, I'm like, we're done. Better luck next time.
Right. So,
There you go, bud. Yep.
thank you.
All right, have a good night, man. Be safe. All right, we're offline. Now where am I? I'm in Fresno. The whole damn town's lit up. All right, so we're going over there. Wow. How fucking far away can one guy be? Please hold. Operators are standing by. Navigation. I need to go to the fuel station. Well, let me get out of this guy's way. I say I parked in front, looking silly. We'll drive down the way and look creepy. There, we'll park right here. Gotta find the power place. Park. Alright, power place. EV. This. Here. This. Where am I? Way over here. This. We're going there. That's the closest. 7 miles, 24 hours. At a Cracker Barrel, I may be eating dinner. Busy, 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 busy. What? Walgreens. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, I'll go there anyways. Because right now, it's cheap. Ooh. Directions. That'll work. Start.
Head east.
18
Then
minutes.
turn left.
Alright, we are out of here. I was with a passenger, but anymore. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Bye, guys.